What's up guys, this is PelicanMan bringing you another League of Sun and Moon on Magic Online. So, if you didn't catch it over the weekend, I uploaded a video talking about the direction this channel is going to be taking going forward due to Wizards' recent decisions regarding stuff like bannings and the Walking Dead Secret Lair crossover. But basically the idea of it is I'm not going to be testing anything that I can't replicate in paper, because I'm not interested in purchasing additional cards in paper or on Magic Online. So for the foreseeable future going forward, Sun and Moon will have pretty limited options, which means we are back on stuff like the sheltered tickets in some of the land slots. The rest of the mana base is pretty similar to what we used to. A couple of mounts, a couple of sacred foundries, a bunch of plains, arid maces, temples, 2 rugged prairies, single needle spires. Our removal slot's still helixes and bone crushers with a singleton cast out in the 4-drop slot. 3 anger, 2 wrath as our sweepers with a Day of Judgment. This is because I only own 1 Gideon of the Trials in paper, so the Day of Judgment is in the 2nd slot. Our other option for this will be Elspeth Sun's Nemesis, which I will test at some point. Otherwise, we've got 4 Chalice, 4 Blood Moon, 4 Simeon. Our win conditions are still 4 Nahiri, 2 Chandra. The Hazoret's made it back in. Still got the Emrakul chilling for the Nahiri ultimate. And our sideboard's changed up a little. Still got the usual 3 Leyline, 3 rest, 3 rest piece, 3 Leyline, 2 Stony, with a singleton wear tear kind of being the 3rd Stony slot. 3 Damping Sphere, which is 1 more than we usually run, but we're kind of low on options, so we'll be testing this, seeing if it's good. And our anti-blue measures will be back to being Chandra Awakened Inferno, because I'm an idiot and sold out of Boil. And a singleton defense grid, which is something I'm interested to try, and I do own 1 in paper. So yeah, we'll get the league started. This is the 75 we'll be running with, and in future leagues the 75 will be pretty close to this. I don't really have a lot of flexible options in paper. So with that said, let's get match 1 underway. Alright, we found our first opponent. Let's get match number 1 underway. We've won the Diral. We would love to go first. Something I forgot to mention in the deck tech is the Gemstone Caverns I'd been testing out, which was going okay. I don't have one of those in paper, so we won't be testing it. This hand looks great, so I'm going to keep. The question is, do I turn 1 Moon or Chalice? I think I'm going to turn 1 Chalice because we could turn 2 Moon if we find a land. This is very interesting though, because drawing land also means we can turn 2 Chalice for 1. But I think the chance for our opponent to have hand hate spells or anything like that means that we do want to make sure we get this Chalice down first. Alright, let's see what our opponent's up to. I could have potentially played a Chalice on 0 as well there. And our opponent has a Mishra's Bauble, okay. Normally there's not a great deal of upside to playing this, so like playing a Chalice on 0, but Mishra's Bauble is a good reason to, now that we know about it. So we'll just play this Chalice on 0. Pass back to our opponent, hopefully find a land. I assume they're going to crack this at some point and get a dual land. Okay, Verdant Catacombs to go with it. That's good, I'm happy they're cracking their fetch. Getting a basic forest, that's not great for us. Let's hope this doesn't get a basic as well. And a basic swamp, okay. And a Tarmogoyf. So our opponent's pretty smart. I feel like they've predicted here and have guessed that we're a Blood Moon deck. The question is if I want to play a Blood Moon or if I want to wait so I can Simeon out this Nahiri. Because they've gotten the basics, these moons are less viable, so I think I do like trying to get Nahiri down here. If they play another creature, I might just drop a moon and wait for a sweeper. Okay. They're playing a Thoughtseize to pump up their Tarmogoyf. That's pretty fair. Blood Crypt. Okay. Yep, that's fine. We'll let the Goyf get in. What is this? A team of Battle Rage. Okay. We really hope we can draw a land here to drop this Nahiri now. Otherwise the Blood Crypt makes Blood Moon. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play this tap. There's not much I can do about it. Pass to our opponent. Crack the Arid Mesa in their end step. What have they got for us now? Already getting punished for the amount of tap lands that are in our deck. We did keep a 1-lander though. Oh, Death Shadow, okay. Just growing their Tarmogoyf, I guess. Okay, we'll get a Sacred Foundry tapped. What do we find? Okay, cast out's not too bad. Exile Simeon. Cast the Nahiri. My opponent's thinking about something. Just get rid of this Tarmogoyf. A Water Grave, okay, so it's a 4-color shadow list. They probably have the 2-mana Death Shadow in here as well. Yep, there it is. Okay. Land. That's pretty good. So we'll activate Nahiri. Discard this. Draw a mountain. The issue with trying to cast out is if they have Stubborn Denial, we're in trouble. They've got 1 card in hand. So I kind of just want to do this now to not give them the option to draw a Stubborn Denial if they happen to be running it. Yep. Take that away. Pass back. So they've got 2 cards in hand. We've got a Blood Moon coming. Yep, Swift Speed's getting countered. Okay. Let's start with the Nahiri uptick. Discard this mountain. Okay, Bone Crusher Giant's not too bad. I am just interested in playing out this Blood Moon now. And hopefully we get to Ultimate End Nahiri to win the game shortly. This is another Goyf, yep, okay. What is this? They've put Loris into the hand. Okay. What do we draw? Another Blood Moon. We will discard the extra Blood Moon. Find a mountain. Yeah, I kind of just want to play up the giant here. I'm not really interested in playing them out. I just want this giant to chump block the Tarmogoyf to make sure we can get to Nahiri next turn. They can't cast Luris. What is this, Colligan's Command maybe? Maybe they've just realized they can't cast Luris with the Blood Moon in play. Okay, Dismember, sure. So they're going to get to knock out Nahiri down to 2. You got it, opponent. Oh, they hit me. Okay. I forgot that I was on 6. Nothing I could have done about that. Well done on our opponent's part, though. Okay. I like Rest in Peace. I like Ley Line of Sanctity. Chalice is good. Moon's good. Angers are less good. I think all our Wraths are still good. Maybe it's just Helix we don't care so much about. I don't think they really have anything that dies to Helix. Kind of like cutting some number of Helix. So the question is, for the last card I'm cutting, is it the 4th Sibian? Is it another Helix? Is it a Bone Crusher? Is it a Blood Moon? It's probably not a Blood Moon. Let's just take out the Helix. They might have Planeswalkers and stuff and we'll get punished there, but I think I like the Simians more than the Helix. I don't really like the 3 Bone Crushers. I like the Chalice. We're on the play, so they do get to hand hate us. I think I'm going to mulligan once because the 3 Bone Crushers are kind of obnoxious. His hand's worse. I think I can go to 5, but then I need Leyline. But this hand doesn't really do anything. Let's go to 5. Okay, I can keep this. So we'll keep this. I think I want to keep Bottom, Bone Crusher, and a land. Let's bottom of Plains. And we'll keep this. Start off with a Sheltered Thicket. Hopefully we don't get hand-hated and we get to Rest in Peace on turn 2. Okay, we got the turn back. We drew a land, that's good. Cast the Rest in Peace. Opponent's thinking, do they have a Stun Denial here? No? Okay, just some F6 value maybe. Just bolting me. Okay. Well, they seem less concerned about Blood Moon this game. Ooh. Okay, that's why they bolted us, to make this a 3/3. But we just found Blood Moon. Oh, that's... I should have played the Mesa. Yeah, that's gonna come back to bite me. I should have played the Mesa and used it to get a Plains. Because now we don't have access to this Wrath of God. And I don't really want to be drawing lands at this point. That was very silly of me. This thing's just growing now. Okay. Play out a Chalice on 1. Oh, we're going to lose because we're not going to find a basic Plains, right? I mean, I've got a few outs. Chandra is a good out. Plains is a good out. Cast out is an out. I even had in my head that Arid Mace was going to get a Plains in case we drew Blood Moon. But then we drew Blood Moon and I didn't readjust my thinking. Oh. This is rough. This is very rough. So we've got one turn to draw out of this. Come on. What is this? Battle Rage. Yep, they've got us. I cost myself that game. Alright, let's get match number 2 underway. Alright, we found an opponent for match 2. Yeah, I'd like to play first. Okay, let's not get tilted here because we punished ourselves in the first one. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna keep. They revealed Lurus. What does that mean? I really want to keep because this is a fast Hazoret. My opponent revealing Lurus makes me feel like Hazoret's going to be good, so we'll keep. Start with Arid Mesa. I could have played at Hazoret there, but I couldn't do anything with it, so I'm going to cycle this cast out, I think. They're going to hand hate us and take away our Hazoret though, aren't they? Because of that Lurus. Maybe I should have played out the Hazoret. Okay, Mishra's Bauble, sure. Another Mishra's Bauble, sure. So we're just playing against Bloody Death Shadow again, aren't we? Okay. They probably should have looked at their top card before cracking their fetch, but it's alright. So, against my better judgment, I'm going to shock myself here. Okay, second land is good. You got it, opponent. Okay. What do I draw? Another land. Okay. So I think I'm happy to get the Hazoret out here. We will bottom the land. And run out our Hazoret because our opponent is a hand hate deck and should have punished us. But luckily they didn't. So they could have Dismember as the only card that can deal with our Hazoret. Oh. Oh no, they've got this dude. Wow. Another Mishra's Bauble, must be nice. It's got to be a 3/3, doesn't it? I think I'm going to pass here, hold up the ability to discard with Hazoret, and be able to block with her. Okay, Seal of Fire, sure. Okay, sure. 1/1 Death Shadow, okay. I'm going to respond to this and stomp their Death Shadow. So they can't Sealify themselves to keep their Death Shadow alive here. Okay, so they can Sealify me so that their thing doesn't die to our Hazoret, but this is still a bad attack. Yeah, you Sealify me, but you can't kill my Hazoret. You don't have Trample or anything, right? Yeah. Cool. Ooh. We'll play out the Sheltered Thicket. We'll play out the Bone Crusher. I'm worried about Team of Battle Rage, so I'm not going to attack just yet. Because we are just dead to Team of Battle Rage. So I want to be able to block here. I'll happily double block. Another 1/1 Death Shadow, sure. Thoughtseize, how rude. That was our whole thing, opponent. That was the thing we wanted to do. Well, their opponent's too scared to attack. So I can't attack because they just get to chump... Well, not chump block. They get to block with this and nothing happens. So... I guess I'm just playing out the Simian. Because I'm not interested in activating Hazard yet. I want them to get a bit low before I resort to that. Like, this Hazard should keep the board pretty well clogged up. And if I find another Wrath, or one of my other Wrath, or my Day of Judgment, I can get in with Hazard. Okay, so they're taking 5 to this. So, do you have Team Battle Rage, opponent? Okay. This makes me feel like they have to have Team Battle Rage. Nope, they're just clearing my board. So any sweeper here kills them. Rugged Prairie is not a sweeper. So... Is this another one? Okay. Oh, this is getting bad for us. Yeah, okay. I'll go to 6. I'm dead next turn anyway, so let's do this thing. Because if I draw a Helix, I win here. Anger doesn't do it. Yeah, anger just doesn't do it. Our opponent gets to live on 1. Well done. Okay, sideboarding will be the same. We will bring in the Rest in Pieces, the Ley Lines. I'm gonna try what I was saying before and cutting one of the Simians. Seeing how that goes for us. Okay, we will go on the play. Show me Leyline. Show me Leyline. Or turn 1, Chalice on 1. Okay. Nice and easy for us. Ooh, I'm keeping this, so put you on the bottom. This is my pre-game effect. Alright, start with a temple. Put plains on the bottom. And hope we draw stuff, I guess. I don't know. We've already got the Helix that we wanted last game. Not generally good at the matchup, but we'll take it for now. Blood Moon off the top would be great. They Thoughtseize themselves? Okay. Why though? Okay. I don't understand what just happened, but okay. So, because Blood Moon and Wrath effects are both important in this matchup, I've got to remember that, are they bolting themselves? They just really want to get this Death Shadow down, huh? Okay, they don't have a Street Wraith or anything. So I'm just going to Helix that. What was I saying? Yeah, I should have thought about this last game, but Blood Moon and Wrath of God are both very important. So we should be fetching planes with our arid maces. To make sure we have double white under a blood moon. Well, let's just get a planes pretty safely here. They have Dismember in hand, but I still think I just want to get Hazard down. Because if they don't deal with it, they're just dead to it. So they have to Dismember it. Oh. Okay. Huh. So, if they fetch, they go down to 5. Somebody Canyon down to 4. Chandra puts them to 2. Then they can't Dismember because they die. Okay, let's cast Chandra. A double red. So they shouldn't... Well, I suppose they can untap and Dismember. But then they're dead to, like, literally anything, and they need Battle Rage to win. I should have attacked first, actually, because Chandra could have finished off this Death Shadow. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, okay. I don't know, there was probably way better sequences I could have gone with that. Like, I think attack with the Hazard, they're almost definitely blocking and then... Well, no, Chandra can't kill it because they can just fetch. Or, like, tap the Sunbait Canyon to get out of it. So they're at 3. If they Dismember, they go down to 2, but they're killing the Chandra. But then I have, what, 4 Bone Crushers, 1 more Helix, 1 more Chandra. Those 6 that are all good top decks. Maybe that's not good enough. But what was the other option? Not playing Chandra and they get to hit me for a million? The Dismembering. They're going down to 1 to Dismember. Okay. So they have to kill Chandra here, or they have to Battle Rage and kill me. Where's... Can I see where it's attacking? Chandra, okay. Something. Oh, that's not something. Okay. So I've got another turn. Man, Death Shadow's meant to be the good matchup. Yep, okay. Well done, opponent. Match number 3, I guess. At least it's going fast. Alrighty, we've got an opponent. Let's get match number 3 underway. Yet again, going to remind ourselves to shake it off. This zone looks good. Ooh, it's been a couple of rough ones in a row there. Shadow's meant to be one of our good matchups. I don't even think the new card, the 2-mana wannabe Shadow, is that good. Like, we weren't really losing to that. We were losing to stupidity mostly on our part. This is where we start our comeback. Gonna do the old 0-2 into 3-2. If our opponent could decide whether their hand's worth keeping. They mulligan to 6. Okay. Come on, what are you doing? You doing a Trump thing over there, opponent? No? Is that what you're doing? Come on. Okay, they kept their 6. We will start with a Needle Spires. Next turn we can fetch into Chalice. Well, fuck me. Alright, Chalice isn't very good apparently. Merfolk. Merfolk. Okay, well that sucks. Do I think I still want a Chalice on one to stop any future Aether Vials. Yeah, that sounds like a thing that could be something. To make them play sorcery speed into my Anger of the Gods. You cheeky bastard. Is this amulet? What is going on? Opponent, what are you smoking? What is this? Simic Growth Chamber? Is that a Merfolk thing? Did I miss the memo? I'm so confused. If they caverned on Merfolk to like get me, because this could be Amulet Titan, because Amulet Titan does run Cavern of Souls. That is a good play on their opponent's part. Either that or there's some weird Merfolk that likes Simic Growth Chamber, but I can't imagine that being a thing. Show me your secrets, opponent. Let me inside that brain hole. Don't you dare name Merfolk again, opponent. Is that Monk? Oh, is Zeus or a monk? Zeus is a monk. Okay. Okay, opponent. You on some kind of shit over there. This is great. Where's my Blood Moon? Show me a Blood Moon. So I want to play out a Chalice Zero. I don't know why I didn't even think that I might want to play a Chalice Zero. But I definitely want a Chalice Zero to stop Summoner's Pact. Thankfully this Chalice one is stopping Amulet of Vigor. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What you doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me cycle this and find a Blood Moon. You're not a Blood Moon. Okay. Blood Moon. Blood Moon. Helix ain't bad. Let's start with this. No Summoner's Pact. Do I want to, like, Helix this? Do I want to Chandra this? Do I want to Anger? I've got two Chandras. We're just going to use all of our mana because we can't double spell anyway. So let us Chandra. And just... Oh, do I even... So if they play a Titan, I can double Chandra. Let's just kill the Azusa. I was going to say, if they have a Titan, we can, like, neg this Chandra, neg the next Chandra. But, like, if we draw a land, we can just Anger and Helix the Titan, which is fine. I don't know. Let's see if they even have a Titan. Go on, opponent. They're going to have a Titan. I'm going to get real sad. No. Oh, Dryad, okay. That was a reason to not Chandra the Azusa, because this man's is way more better Chandra. Yep. Those were words. Like, the 4 damage is way more relevant going here than here. Get out of my upkeep. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, so we can uptick this Chandra to add double red. That gives us 6 mana, which lets us do nothing of relevance. So I suppose we're just exiling to see if we draw... Okay, Temple will just dink our opponent. So let's get rid of this now. We'll just stomp you, Helix you, and call it there. Okay. I was going to say, if this Chandra finds like a Helix or a Bone Crusher, I'd rather, you know, keep the one in my hand. So No. No Titans. You may not. Well, that's Titan mana. Ooh. Okay. Please don't find a Primeval Titan. That's a Primeval Titan. What? Ugh. And they've already got a Field of the Dead? So lucky. I wouldn't say no to finding a Blood Moon still. Oh, okay. Blood Moon. Blood Moon. Can I... Is there any way I can not lose here? So I can play this. Just doesn't really do anything, but it blocks at least. Yeah, we'll cast him, I guess. This kind of sucks. Just didn't find a Blood Moon. We were doing so well too. What is this? What is this? Oh sure, transmute to Talari West. Engineered explosives. Oh, that's not cool. Do I... Oh. Haha, my Chelsea one counts that. You needed to tap this Field of the Dead also. You pranked yourself. Okay, okay. They get 2 more lands, which is awful for us. The Vesuva, probably copying Field of the Dead. I don't know what we can draw. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Chandra's dead either way. Why? Why do I have all of them? I want none of them. Yeah, we're dead. Let's go to game 2. What do we got in the sideboard? So we've got a Wear Tear for the Dry to the Elysian Grove. We got we've got not a lot. Do I bring this in because it can trade for a Titan? It can sweep up the zombies. Maybe. I don't think Damping Sphere is that good. Turns off their Karoo lands. I don't know. Stony turns off EE, but I don't really care about EE. Leyline stops their Valakut killing us, but Field of the Dead's gonna kill us, and also we have Blood Moons. Helixes and Bone Crushers are fine, Blood Moons are good. Maybe I can take out Angers because I'm bringing in these. I don't hate that. I still like Chalice. Yeah, let's just cut the Angers, bring in these, and go with that, I guess. Yeah, we'll play first. Show us Blood Moon. Listen here, you bastard. This is technically what I asked for. That's not cool. So there's no blood moon. Oh, I don't. Can I go to 5 trying to find blood moon? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. How good is Charles on 1? It's pretty good. We'll keep. I think we have to bottom Chandra. We'll bottom Chandra. Not happy about it though. Okay. Exile this. Oop. Play this with this mana. Et2 opponent. Show me what you got. Oh, that's... Come on. Come on. Don't be like that. This is like my one relevant card in my hand. Well, well, well. Let's add this. Do this. And... Blammo! Alright, we've protected the one relevant card in our hand. Now let's draw more relevant cards. Ooh. Bolting yourself for an untapped land, huh? Explore, that's cool. Ghost Quarter, sure. Something. Okay. Well, we have a win condition and we have a sweeper, so... Could be worse. Trying to think of making a Gideon emblems even good. Ugh, probably not with Valor could it play. Yeah, we want to play Gideon. So if I make an emblem... that just force them to throw Velocro triggers at it. So if I plus him, it takes 2 Velocro triggers to kill him. If I zero him, it forces 1 Velocro trigger to go at him. Yeah. I don't even know. I think if we had a Blood Moon, this would look a lot better. So let's do that because we want a Blood Moon. I guess that's like, you know, we're playing towards one day having a Blood Moon, right? That's our end game. They have a Castle Garenbrig. They have 4 other mana. Yep. Yep, it's a Titan. Okay. So the nice thing is we get to uptick Gideon on that Primeval Titan. The bad thing is they get zombies. So... let's hope we draw a land and we can Wrath the Titan away and get in with Gideon. Yeah, otherwise we just have to fog the Titan. Ugh. Land. Untapped land. Hey, that's close enough. This one. Wrath of God. Pew pew pew. Gideon's a 4/4. I forgot he was only a 4/4. That's kind of sad. And pew. get in. Hope our opponent doesn't have another Titan. They have It's Hilarious, but like no blue mana to do stuff with it. Another Field of the Dead. That's just uncalled for. Where's that Blood Moon at? Show me a Blood Moon, please. I can't play that. Prevent that one, I guess. Pass to our opponent. Let's see what they want to do. So I can get in with the other one. Okay. Idiot. I had the answer all along. Pew pew. Hell yeah. More zombies. So gross. That's so rude. You have another land too, don't you? Oh my goodness. That's a heckload of zombies. Wait, it's not. They can make more, but still, it's more zombies than I would care to deal with. You bounce the Gruul Turf opponent. Bounce the Gruul Turf with the Gruul Turf. Trust me, it's the strat. Oh. Oh no. Do they get to cast that? Oh boy. Our opponents live in the dream. What? Could they not cast it? They could cast it, right? I don't even know how we don't die here. This is no bueno. This one league is going to cost me so much money in buying tickets to do the next league. I don't even have a card to discard. Why did I do this? Okay. This one. So they still get to kill Nahiri. But it means I live another turn, so that's cool. I'm really curious. They could have played that stupid land, right? They could have played the spell side of it. It's cost like 7. Can I look at you? Can you show me what you do? Do I have any thingies I can look at? No? Okay. It's cost like 4 triple green. They added a green. They had a green here, a green here. I can't deal with a Titan. You can have that one, opponent. So that's... all we did was Blood Moon. Oh well. Match number 4 coming up soon. Alright, so ignore what I said about going from an 0-2 into a 3-2. We are now 0-3. We've lost the die roll, which surely means good things for us because we keep winning the die roll and doing terribly for it. I like this hand. I'm keeping. We're going to lead Temple Triumph into Shelter Ticket, into Blood Moon, and that's somehow going to be good enough on turn 3 on the draw, and we're going to win. They've mulliganed to 5 cards, so they might be Tron. Okay, there's a Steam Vents. Tron doesn't generally run Steam Vents. Ooh, a Simeon. We'll scry. We will put that on the bottom. We'll find more lands. It's fine. It's fine. What is this? What? Okay. They got to do that in my turn? It's not cool, opponent. Also, this Blood Moon sucks now. Yeah, okay, I take 8, I guess. What the heck do I even do about this? Wrath. So I guess we have to cycle this Shelter Thicket looking for a Wrath? Question mark? Okay. Hit me with like a... Just kill me here, opponent. Do something cool. Okay. I mean, I guess what you already did was cool enough. That's pretty fair. Wrath. Simeon won't cut it. Wrath? Where were you in the opener? Doesn't matter, I wouldn't have played you anyway. What can we do? So we got a land drop. So I can Anger and Helix. Right? Yeah, okay. So let's do that. Anger. And then... Nope. That was a 50-50 and I lost it. Let's finish this one off with a Helix. So I got 7. So I live on 3 from this Rhino attack. Then if I draw a land, I can go land, Chalice on 0. Why didn't I just Chalice on 0 anyway? That was kind of stupid of me. Chalice on 0. What do you got? Electro Dominance and other footfalls. I dare you. Okay. So if this had been a land, I would have to play Hazard. We could have blocked. We were back in the game. But I drew a Blood Moon, so... not so bueno. Okay, so this is probably good. No, these are probably good. Probably both good. They could have that one enchantment, which they probably do. The one that lets them cast their 0 drops. I don't think any of the other things do anything. I don't really want Angers yet again, even though they weren't terrible there. I probably don't want all my Blood Moons. Yeah, this looks like a happy little 60 to submit. Okay. I would love to play first. Chalice. It's not... yeah, okay. Chalice. Okay, we can keep this one. We will keep. Blood Moon's probably fine. I'm thinking I just put Wear Tear on the bottom because I don't... like, Blood Moon will stop Electro Dominance just as well as Wear Tear. They do have Simians. I have Damping Sphere. Maybe Damping... whatever. Put Wear Tear on the bottom. That looks good. They mulligan to 6. I like that because I also mulligan to 6. Temple. What do we got? What do we got? Not interested in the planes just yet. We'll play Chalice on 0. Pass to our opponent. Okay. Sure thing, opponent. Let's do this, because if I find exactly another Arid Mesa, I will want a second Plains from it. We're not making Blood Moon mistakes again this league. So next turn will be a Blood Moon off this Rugged Pro, or off a Plains or an Arid Mesa fetching a Plains if we happen to draw it. So that'll turn off their blue mana. What is it? Okay. Ha! Look at that. Look at how clever I am. So good at Magic. Ignore the other 3 matches of this league. I'm so good at Magic. What, you got a Force Negation opponent? Huh? You didn't have a hero here. Yeah, that's right. Maybe that was just the considering concession or something. I've got to worry about this Greater Gargadon. In 9 turns, well, I suppose 6 turns, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay. I'm pretty sure in their end stuff I'm just doming them for 3 with this Helix. What is this? Shattering Spree. That's not cool. Take that. Yeah. Okay, I probably shouldn't have played that land, but I did. Well, at least they don't have blue mana. Ha! You're on 10, opponent. I just need to draw 4 more helixes. Man, I don't even remember putting this in my deck, but sure. I believe that I would have. It was just surprising to draw. Yeah, we're just hanging, opponent. Ooh. So that's 10, so I need to put this on 20. Well, we're close. I think I'll just put it on 0 for now. Yeah, that looks good. So this can come down in 2 more turns. What is this? Is this another freaking shattering? It is another shatter. Oh my goodness. Opponent, you're so talented. I'm not even going to play that. I'm just sad. That's not the kind of thing we want to draw while we got Blood Moon out and 5 lands. Play a land and just eat them all for the Gargadon. Well, that was rude. The rich get richer. Come on, opponent. Eat all your lands. Get that big boy into play. Oh, don't be like that. Come on. This ain't a coward stream. Maybe I should have played these out so my opponent would assume I have nothing. You better believe I'm playing a Simian Spirit Guide. And a land. Come on, opponent. Get that big boy into play. You'd still have 1 land in play. They just suspended another one. Oh, I'm so dead. But we got a clock going. Come on, opponent. Get that Gargadon into play. You only have to sacrifice 1 land. You've got so many of them. That wasn't nice. Yes. Yes. Choke me, daddy. Alright, we're on 12. Wrath. Okay, okay. We'll stomp you. And we will cast the Bone Crusher. So now if you attack, you go to 2, opponent. That's not what you want. I kind of have to block, don't I? Yeah, I do. I do. What is this? I like it. Okay. If they have exactly nothing, I live on 1. Okay. So we need exactly Wrath now. Or Day of Judgment. That will fly. How do I want to tap? This way? Yeah. Nahiri. Force Mitigation. Cool. Alright, 0-4. Let's go. Match number 5 coming up. Alrighty. We've got an opponent for match number 5 here with Sun and Moon. Lost the die roll yet again. Is a Chalice on 1 on turn 1 on the draw good enough? I think it is. Oh no. Okay. This is fine though. I have a Simian, a land, and a Blood Moon. So I need another land. Okay. Okay, so we've got 1 turn to draw a land or a Simian, and then we're potentially Blast Zone. Reversing Eldrazi's Tron. That makes me a little more okay with what's going on. This sucks though. This is not what we signed up for. So let's play a Chalice on 0. Why not? They have bloody Khan in their deck. Okay. Kraken map, you got it. Okay. So they're trying to assemble Tron, and we drew exactly the card we wanted. Oh, the question is, do I get double white for these Wrath of Gods? No, I just have to hope I draw another white. Okay, so we drew the land for the Blood Moon just in time. But our opponent still gets to do crap. What is this? Oh no, they're playing Dice Factory? Okay, let's get a threat into play, I guess. Oh dear. Sad thing is, Blood Moon's kind of needed to stop their best plays, yeah. But they still get to do stuff. Oh man. Oh man. Oof. Okay, so they need this Astral Cornucopia, right? That seems pretty important for them. Like, I think it's more important than the Mystic Forge, because that's their source of mana now that I've already stifled their mana with Blood Moon, stopping their Tron. So stopping their other mana source seems good. This probably actually does a fair bit in this matchup, which is nice. Okay. Stick you up. Just discard a Wrath. Okay. I'm just going to make them do something with this. They let it die. Okay, we got to gain 3 life. That's pretty cool. So now we've managed to draw all our Wraths in like the one matchup where it doesn't matter a tiny bit. Okay, so this is turning out okay. Oh, cool. I was about to say I'm kind of tempted to down tick on this Mystic Forge now, but we got game 1, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I assume that Wear Tear is good. I assume Damping Sphere is good. I assume Stony Silence is good. Beyond that, I don't know what their win condition is, so I don't know if Leyline does anything. But, like, we can assume that all of our sweepers are bad. Chalice honestly seems fine. I think actually this is a Chalice on 1 matchup. Blood Moon seems important. Everything else is kind of whatever. These Helixes at least get to take down their core tappers. But maybe we want, like... I don't know, defense grid or something, or rest in peace. I don't think we know enough. Let's go into game 2 and try and see if like we can work out any other cards that might be relevant, I guess. Yeah. I am not going to keep. I want to see 1 hate piece. What we got? Kind of 2, so we'll keep. I'll bottom a Helix. Hazard's more important. We don't have red mana, so both of these are kind of relevant at the moment, but it is what it is. Okay. They got their cornucopia down under our chalice. Still going to play the chalice. Play the plains. Pass turn. Okay, they're assembling Trons. This damping sphere should be good. That core tab is going to be a bastard. That's just going to straight away put shit over here, isn't it? Okay. I want to hold that. There's no double red spells I need to cast, and I'd rather not have to take lands out of my deck right now. So this means they can't assemble Tron. Damping Sphere turns off. Well, they can, but Damping Sphere turns off their ability to tap for multiple mana. Okay, they did have Tron. But now they have 6 mana anyway because this thing's stupid. I hate it. So... I think I just want to Helix this thing. Oh, let's look at this. What do you got? -3? And a +1. So if a Helix you go to 2, so if you draw another Helix you die. Oh, they can't actually downtick this yet. I think I want to kill it anyway because it has the cost reduction thing on it. Because next turn, if there's nothing else, I'm just going to Nihiri downtick on this. Bloody Mystic Forge. What is this? Another cornucopia. Okay. What are you possibly playing? I have a damping sphere out, you dingus. Another one? Let's play Nihiri. Kill this cornucopia. Now they have to deal with Nihiri in some way. Whether it's this Ugin or one of these. Otherwise you potentially get to say, yeah, this cornucopia. That Khan's probably awful for us. Because they just get to uptick on a chalice. Well, they're tutoring for something. Liquid metal coating. Both at me? Both at Nihiri? Okay. I don't know why both went at Nahiri. You bastard, don't you do it. Gross. Sure. So I can play out Hazoret, attack here, they block with this, they get the card, this gets the down tick, no, it's destroy, okay. You can't destroy my Hazoret opponent. Yeah, let's attack Ugin. Sure thing. My opponent's managed to get a lot of mana this game. I don't think we're doing too much to stop them. Spine of Ishtar. 2, 3, 4, 5. That destroys though, but that's probably destroying the damping sphere, I would guess. You've tapped way too much mana there, opponent. You have an Ugin in play. Yeah. Okay, yep, damping sphere's gone. Okay. They just get to cast crap off the top now. They get to take my damping sphere. Well, my opponent's deck's certainly resilient. I'll give him that much. They managed to generate a lot of mana in the face of a damping sphere. Okay, I'm not interested in playing while there's a Walking Blister. Let's go to sideboarding. So nothing that made Leyline look any good. Nothing that made Rip look any good. Anger's potentially for the Ugin's tokens, but that's like pretty minimal. Maybe I want to bring the Chandra's because they can deal with the tokens and do other stuff. So maybe I don't want Helixes. Yeah, I think I'm happy to take out 2 Helix there. Everything else looks fine. Let's go with this. I would love to play first. We will mulligan. We need some hate. Oh, Blood Moon doesn't really... does count, but it doesn't. I really want to see a Stony or a Chalice, but I don't think... because we only have 2 Stony. I'm going to keep Bottom of Plains. This is based on the strength of Temple of Triumph mostly. Like, I think going to seeing another 7 isn't as strong as like these 2 temples digging towards a Stony or a Chalice. Well, there you go. Kind of sucks that we don't get it this turn, so they can play out their 0-drops now, but potentially stops them being able to chain 0-drops off of a Mystic Forge. God, you're a bastard, opponent. Get out of here. What is this? What the hell? Play the chalice. God. Come on, show me Stony. We do not want Needle Spires. So next time we get to Blood Moon, turn us we get to play Nahiri. Assumedly take out this chalice. If I draw a Simian, I'm probably just taking out this chalice unless they represent Tron, which they're not. God, 3 counters, that's obnoxious. So they've got 5 mana. Oh, don't uptick on my chalice opponent. That's so rude. I don't know. Maybe I was meant to mulligan like way more aggressively for an opening hand chalice or a freaking Stony Silence. I don't know. God, this card's just going to run away with the game now. This is dumb. Our opponents just always had these, like, stupid 0-drops into a core tapper exactly. Liquimetal Coating? Please don't play the Liquimetal Coating. The shit. Oh my god. But they're not playing the coding? Oh, they are playing the coding. God damn it. This is gross. Draw a Simian, please. Show me a Simian. Ugh. So my opponent gets another... and the thing is, they get to leave this thing untapped because of this stupid Paradox engine. Oh... What'd you draw? Okay. Can't have anything else, right? No. Okay. Oh, that untaps the card. Fuck off. Oh, man. What? Oh. Nah, this game's done. That's so... I mean, it's awesome. Like, our opponent's doing fucking dope shit, but god damn. Alright. Post-league wrap-up coming right up. Hope you're as excited as I am for it. Is anyone else surprised? I mean, we're playing Sun and Moon, a very non-meta deck, and we have intentionally chosen to not run any cards from recent sets or anything because I don't own them in paper. I don't own them in foil. So we're running this hot mess in the current meta where there's like Charbelcher, Manaless Dredge, Dice Factory apparently. I mean, we lost matches 1 and 2 to Death Shadow. Which I think we win that most of the time. I'm surprised to lose to it twice in a row. I also fucked up a lot. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I had some terrible plays going on there. Match number 3, Amulet Titan. I assume I didn't see any amulets, but we saw the classics of like Azusa, like all the mana base, the Titans, the new stupid land that's a spell. We versed Electro Dominance. So like we lost to Death Shadow, then Death Shadow, then Titan, then Electro Dominance, and then right there at the end we lost to Dice Factory. Which, so we went 0-5. Every single match was an 0-2, except for Dice Factory. We managed to get game 1 there somehow. Yeah, so if you watched my video where I talked about that I'm not picking up new cards and that I'm only going to be testing stuff that I can actually replicate in paper with the cards I currently own, this is the kind of skeleton that has all of the cards that I own in paper. Except, like, obviously I own, like, however many basics I want to run. So yeah, this is kind of what we got to work with. I was kind of annoyed that like we added the extra day of judgment, and the only time we saw it was against Dice Factory. Like against Death Shadow, we would have loved to have seen a bunch of sweepers. One time we did, and we fetched wrong or didn't fetch like an idiot. But yeah, so we don't really have a lot of options. I think one thing I kind of want to do is like I was on 24 lands, which is something I didn't even really think about, but I should have probably been on like 25 because I have the sheltered tickets. But then again, the sheltered tickets suck, so I don't really know what to do about that. We can add basics. We do have two. Oh no, we don't. No, we don't. We have one Needle Spires. I just don't own a lot of lands because the mana base was so consistent in this deck for so long. I'm trying to work out what we can do so that next week's video doesn't also suck hard. We could just try running it back. What am I doing? This is the list I want to look at. Don't want to try and Snaring Bridge. These are fine. I kind of want the third Stony Silence because Dice Factory pissed me off with how destroyed we got by it. I'm just going to move stuff around because this Hazard's a main deck card. This Braid's a sideboard card. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to run Elspeth Sun's Champion. Fry wouldn't have done much. A Braid wouldn't have done much. Like, a Braid's just a worse wear tear for the matchups we would have wanted that effect. So I think for next week, what I want to try is the meta's so hostile. I really like the third Damping Sphere. Do I cut the wear tear? Because I kind of want this third Stony. Do I have 4 Stonies? No, I don't. Okay, get out of here. I kind of want this third Stony back in. The question is whether it's over the wear tear or the Damping, or maybe the defense grid, but like I assume Uro's still around and these kind of suck against it, so this is at least relevant. You know, maybe we just accept that blue decks are awful and we just cut this. Let's try this for next week. Try an extra Stony. Even though Dice Factory is not popular, like this is what always happens. I've heard something like Lantern Control or Dice Factory or Hardened Scales and just get punished. So let's just go back to 3 Stony, which is like a classic sideboard thing, so it feeds even more into me running a stupid old list. We could add more cast outs. Maybe that's what we want to do. I got kind of punished by not finding my white mana, so let's try this. Let's add another plains. We'll go up to 23 land. 2 cast out. I don't really like cast out with Hazards, so but like also I could cut this for another cast out, but I kind of want the extra sweeper. 23 lands does feel kind of low. I already tried to do that, didn't I? Don't mind me. This is tough. In paper, I probably would just run the extra Needle Spires here, honestly. Who plays got 3, 6, 7, 8? You know, I've run 9 planes in the past. Let's go with 9 planes. Let's run a single cast out. So our spells are staying the same. Is there anything else we want to do with the spells? This is the other option, is testing this, which gives us something to do with our graveyard. Gains 5 life. I think I like Day of Judgment more. Let's stick with Day of Judgment for now. Let's try this next week. So still on 24 lands, but we've gotten rid of the cycling lands, just added 2 planes. Sounds kind of bad when I say it like that, but whatever. Let's stick with it. And we've cut the defense grid for the third Stony Silence. So let's see if that league was an outlier or if this list really sucks without the new cards I was testing. Not just the Zendikar Rising cards that you can see up here. Why are you foiled? Do I own you in foil? Why are you here? I don't know what that's doing. Okay, yeah, ignoring like even these new like land slash spells or like dual lands. I really actually like this. I would love to run 2 copies of these instead of the 2 planes I just added, but that's not happening. Yeah. So I mean, there's not really many other like otherwise the spell base is relatively the same. The deck's probably just worse than the current meta, honestly. And I mean the sideboard, I think the biggest thing I'm missing is the Sorcerer Spyglass that I was testing. Not that that would have helped in any games. I don't know. It's just a bad league. Maybe because I was meant to upload a quest video on Friday and I didn't because I was kind of annoyed with Wizards and considering quitting the game, and instead decided, as I said in the video I uploaded over the weekend, instead of doing the quest video, I've decided to stop financially supporting Wizards of the Coast and stop buying new cards. And the reason I started this channel is to test my paper list, so I am not running cards that I don't own in paper, and I'm not buying more cards in paper on Magic Online. So yeah, I was kind of not feeling it on like during the week to record a quest league. Still wasn't really feeling it. This is coming out a day late. Is it 2 days late? It's a day late. Okay, this is coming out a day late because I still also wasn't feeling it. So maybe it's just I'm in a bit of a rut. But for those who like my quest for the Holy Relic content, again, if you watch the video on the weekend, you'll see the list that I'm looking to play a league with that'll be uploaded Friday. I'm pretty excited about that one. It's an old school list that is very similar to what I played when I went to the Melbourne Grand Prix with it and was 1 win away from making day 2. And that was during Eldrazi winter when Blue-White Eldrazi was the worst matchup possible, which I've mentioned in my first ever quest video. But yeah, so check that out. Next week, this is what the list I'll be testing. We'll see if maybe we can see if we can actually get a good result in a week's time. See if we're feeling it a bit more. With that said, thank you for watching. Feel free to do as much of the YouTube crap as you like, but otherwise I just appreciate the views. And until next time, bye-zy.